Student, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kalimullah. I am your bio teacher. How are you? Hope you all will be fine. Okay, dear student, today we will start from chapter number 2, which is about solving a biological problem. In chapter 2, we will start the topic data organization and data analysis, which is on page number 31. Data. What is data? Recorded observation is called as data. What? Recorded observation is called as data. So dear student, data means the observation, the five senses knowledge in the form of numbers, in the form of behavior. When we collect this form of information is called as data. When we record it in audio recording, in written form, or in memory form, this data is called as this collection is called as data. So data are in the form of quantitative data and qualitative data. Data have two types: numerical data and is called as quantitative data, and behavioral data is called as qualitative data. For example, when we take the length of the measurement of height, length and area, this information and this recorded information is called as quantitative data. Or when we study about the behavior of a thing, for example, the color, texture, and the taste, smell, this data is called as qualitative data. So data are analyzed by ratio and proportion method. This ratio and proportion method, ratio mean in ratio we can take the same data. For example, a pure number to a pure number, an amount of money to an amount of money, a number of people to a number of people. In data, two materials are very must to compare with one another, and that in ratio, in the data ratio form, we can take the same kind of materials data. For example, a number of people to a number of people. So this data is called as, or this information is called as of data is called as a ratio. While proportion is the means, proportion is the symbolically form of data. For example, we can join the ratio by proportion in the form of symbols, in the form of A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D, these symbols are called as proportion of the ratio, and this dotted form is called as ratio. So ratio is joined by proportion, and ratio and proportion have two ends. One is the extreme. For example, this is the extreme of the data, and the middle one is the means of the data. So A and D are the extreme ends, and B and C are called the means of the data. So A, B, C, D is the proportion, and these signs are called as ratio, and ratio are joined by proportion. So if we can find a data analysis or data answer or the data results, we can use the ratio and proportion method. For example, in 50 sparrow, 10 sparrows get malaria. So out of 6 out of 10 sparrow get malaria. So when we calculate this data, we can take a formula of ratio and proportion in this form. So in 56 out of 10 get malaria, when we calculated this, so 8 divided by 50, 6 divided by 10. When 3 data we have, we can find the 1 data. So A is equal to A multiplied by 10 is equal to 50 multiplied by 6. When they calculated, the answer comes from 30. In 50 sparrows, 30 out of 50 can get malaria if we can get a ratio of 10. So we can find the ratio of 50 sparrows. It means that if allows Culex mosquito to bite 50 sparrows, 30 out of them will get malaria. And proportion method can be used to draw conclusion. As in the conclusion, for example, A, B and C is the form of data. As in the above case, we can find the fourth proportion of the data if 3 proportions are already available. So we can find a data if 3 proportion, if 3 data is given, the fourth one is, we can find the fourth one data. The next topic is mathematics as integral part of scientific process. Mathematics is the mother language of all the science subject, because we can use the formula of mathematics, we can use the rules and application of mathematics in the field of maths. So that's in the field of biology, in the field of science. So that's why mathematics is the integral part of science. And mathematiks is used in many decades. Decades mean years. 10 years, 10, 100 years, 10 lakh years, 10,000, but decade means 10. So from many decades, from many 10, 100, 10 lakh years ago, the mathematics rules are applied in the field of science. So that's why mathematics is integral part of science. Mathematical rules have been used in biology for many decades. Recently, however, because of development in our understanding of biology, application of mathematical rules in all sciences has increased tremendously. So day by day, the value of mathematics, the formula of mathematics are used in high amount. So for example, the research projects such as population study, drug studies, sequencing of plants and animals' DNA require mathematical knowledge for organizing and analyzing data. Without mathematics, we can't measure the living organism. We can't measure the science materials with science methodology. We cannot organize the knowledge of science. So mathematics is very integral. Integral means very important part of scientific process. So that's why we can use the mathematical rules in the field of biology and in other field of science. So why? Because mathematics is very, very important because mathematical formula are used in the field of science, because we can calculate the population of a people. We can also drug study, we use the formulas of mathematics industries. For example, for chest infection, 1 gram is a mathematical formula used in the field of drugs, is used for chest infection. Sequencing of plant and animals DNA. For example, plant cell DNA is from 1 to 100 nitrogenous bases. So these 1 and 100 formula of mathematics are used in the plants and animal DNA. So population study, for example, KPK have 10 lakh people population. So research projects. So these are the rules and application of mathematics which is used in the field of science and other field of biology and science. So this is all about the data analyzing and mathematics as integral part of scientific processes. So data is a recorded observation or recorded information about organism or materials is called as data. And data is organized by scientific method or ratio and proportion method. Ratio is the relation with respect to relative size between two quantities. So ratio is the relationship between two quantities of the same kind. As I already mentioned to all of you that a pure number an amount of money to, so amount of money and money, both data are of the same kind. A number of people to a number of people, so both the quantities are same. If both the quantities are same, this collected data are called as ratio. Now come on the page number 34, exercise of chapter number 2. Which one is the first step in biological method? So first step is observation. Observation is the first step in biological method. What is the correct experiment to know that plasmodium destroy blood cells? Examine the blood of a single healthy person, examine the blood of single infected person, allow mosquito to bite a healthy person and examine his blood. Examine the blood of some healthy and some. So the D option is the correct option. What is the best way to analyze the data collected from experiment? Reading the data and drawing conclusion, discussion with scientists, simple calculation on application of statistical formula. So first one is the correct answer. People who slept near smoky fire had less chance to suffer from malaria. Why? Smoke kills plasmodium in their blood. Fire increased temperature. Mosquito cannot tolerate. So C is the correct option. Which one is the following is not a characteristic of hypothesis? It must be consistent with all available data. It must be testable. It must be correct. Must make deduction. C is the correct option. Deduction are made from hypothesis. B. Which one of the following is true about the statement of hypothesis? Logical possible answer based upon observation, all of them. The actual answer to scientific problem is conclusion. Which mosquito can transmit plasmodium? Anopheles. For the first time, who found plasmodium in the blood of malaria patient? Levran. Okay, thank you. Wish you best of luck. আল্লাহ হাফিজ।